Good morning, Azeroth. It is the 2nd of September 2024. Grab your morning beverage and welcome to the stream. Today we'll be tackling the rest of Hallowfall, seeing if we can get through the remaining delves, dungeons and side quests that remain before making our way deeper into Azj'Kahet. Without further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope you're all doing well today. Hope your weekend leaves you well rested. Start of the week. I know it's tough. You've got this. Stay hydrated. You'll get yourself through. I have every faith in you. So we here jump back into Hungering Pool and another delve to get complete. Nope. Did not accept our transmog from you. Yesterday's quest. Do that now. Very nice. Now we can sell some of our junk and stuff to Bran. No transmogs left other than stuff for our war bank. The sinkhole. Koibis are attempting to control something from the depths of the world. Oh, that sounds bad. Haste by Horus prevented swimming. That's an interesting one. Can't imagine it'll come up and be too difficult. You watch, we'll be dying here. Meh. Hello, Bran. The Koibis kidnapped some folks. Suppose we should go underwater and rescue them. I'm not so sure about this. We'll be fine, Bran. We'll be fine. I believe we equipped a new ability on Bran. Yes. So he'll call for us and then chuck us into enemies. We'll see how that goes. You know, if they're going to prevent underwater swimming, then... Oh, we're going to run out of breath, but we need this then. Oh no. Was that Bran chucking me? It happened unprompted.
In hardship, kindness.
It's too far away.
Oh, right, they can be stealth fish. Keeping half an eye on that breath meter. Champion, jump to me!
Outsiders are a welcome surprise.
Oh, but they're actually gonna... I can see the ones which are fake now.
Here we go.
So excited to be delving in the morning, isn't he?
We are the holders of hope.
Let's have a quick sip to recover.
That's a decent chunk of damage. Oh, our breath works in his bubble. That's nice. Yeah, we'll eat some food. Yeah, at least that's nice. It'd be weird if they put you down in the spot where you couldn't breathe to eat. Here we got Bran's food. We'll nibble a bit of our own. A couple of steaks left. A couple of fillets. At some point when we get through Azj'Kahet, we can go do some more crafting. I think Merildar had enough vendors around where we could, in theory, move our way back. Learn and do some stuff in there. Shark. Super dangerous. Way more dangerous than anticipated. Try to be careful, Bran. Sweet gods. Well, that helped. Okay, not dead. Shark, please. Get in, Bran. Alright, just kite. Yeah, his little jump thing is proving to be a decent amount of damage, and that little stun's helping for sure. Oh, breath. Didn't even notice. Definitely a big chance of just dying by drowning down here.
Your mana is looking low. Take a break.
We'll happily take your bubble, Bran.
Feel the warmth of the sacred flame.
Oh, you were an ambusher as well. I hadn't even seen the line on that one. Right, that one I can see the line.
I need a target.
Okay, not found any goodies yet. Really give us a hurl. Okay. Watch that breath meter, don't you forget.
May Beladar stay in the light.
Saw a copy of myself, the next thing I know I woke up here.
Fight.
Terrifying.
We will triumph. You are an outsider, yes?
I was looking at my reflection in the water and it jumped up and grabbed me.
We are the holders of
Very spooky fish things.
Nice fight.
We burn brightly together.
Fantastic.
It's a very delve, like having some underwatery stuff happen. Feels like it's been ages. I didn't play much of
Welcome surprise.
Azj'Kahet. I know it didn't have loads of underwater stuff. I did some questing in there. And it was... Oh, what was the cataclysm? Bashir? I think it was called Bashir. I don't remember hating the zone as much as a lot of people hated being underwater, but... It doesn't really stand out in my memory too much.
I don't have a target.
Step into the light.
Last one? I might as well save this one.
You are an outsider, yes?
Seeing illusions of me?
I'm going all out.
Hmm? Oh, it's one of those little puzzles. I see them. Oh, they were still hitting me. That's not fair.
You're looking a bit rough. Take a wee rest.
I'm fine, Brad. I'm fine. Reno backpack. More goodies.
Answers are here. I can feel
Let me click it, Brad.
it. Nice fight.
Very generous with the bubbles. I wonder if on the high difficulties for this one, they will remove some bubbles?
that move.
Don't pull the shark, Bran. Bran! He pulled the shark. No crunch. Thank you, Brad. That sorts us out. At least I get meat. Don't die. Don't drown. Putting it close.
Let's have a quick sit down to recover.
Yeah, sure, fill our breath, Brad. It's amazing that you can do just a underwater bubble of don't drown. More zombies. Mirror Master Macoon.
I don't have a target.
Any goodies over there? No, just a lot of fish. Ah, there's one. Jump to me, champion! It's a fun little ability. Stun, that really helps.
Fantastic.
It's too far away. Need a target.
Right, we start the fight, and we need to get the breath. Your messages will be mine. No. Let the bubble go. Give it, give it. That's part of the dungeon's not drowning. Delve, rather. Delve. We'll get used to that. Drown delusions. Don't make copies of me. We'll do alright health-wise. It's just, again, making sure we don't drown. Oh! Bubbles! Still got bubble if we need it. Think we're fine though. Hey, there we go. Looks like he could have used some self-reflection. Ah, Bran.
Time for some dynamite. Stand back.
Your little guitar rewards. Fish chests. I hope on the higher difficulties when they come out with Season 1, gold is a bit more plentiful from these. Ooh. Getting plant binds when picked up. Oh no, it is blacksmithing, thank goodness. Awesome. Rage-filled idol. Bran enters an intense rage. While in combat, he periodically increases his damage done every 2.5 seconds for 10 seconds and suffers damage. All for you, Bran.
Fantastic.
I think we're good with the silly chuck though at the moment. Good stuff, Bran. Well delved. right. Okay, you head along to this runaway quest. Several delves in here, aren't they? We do the runaway quest, do the stuff around there with it, then do that delve, then do the quests here, then do that delve, and in the remaining few before doing the priory. We might get Hallowfall done today. See how long it all takes. Bit of ore. Zone is very somber when that crystal's purple. We haven't actually managed to catch it naturally shift again yet. You know, outside of a quest line. That blood in the water. Still want to keep our fishing going. Desperately in need of better fishing rod. And we'll see what vendors are available in Merildar. Dilly-dally days. Right. Run away, scare away. Treasure and more chest. Concentrated shadow. Stuff. Profane pendant. Well, I guess when the crystal's out, we get these rather than the regular chests. It works a bit more thematic. Getting a load of Valor Stones as well, which we'll need for upgrading our endgame stuffs. This dark ritual, okay. Dead ritualist from the Order of Night. Some rich bismuth. Lots of dead ritualists. Well, it hasn't gone well, has it? Not living up to your namesake. A book. This book details a ritual to obtain an item of power from the realm of shadow. Quickly reading the ritual, you can tell that everything is set up to start the ritual, but for some reason, the surrounding cultists appear to have died before being able to obtain the item. What could possibly go wrong? Dare, our power is not for mortals. Perish. We just died to a sheer number of foes. I will do this myself, says the creeping shadow. Shadowed Essence, a trinket. Equip. Entering combat summons an orb of dark power to assist you. And it can be upgraded. I think that's the first time we found that can be upgraded so far. It is. Ooh. Alright, we'll take it. It's like a highest item level thing. Yeah, now that Delves of solo content will allow us to bump our item level into much higher levels than any prior expansion while playing by ourselves. Might actually give a damn about item level. Oh, Magpie, look at this little armor. Pets. Yes. Glorious. Mayra Ashland.
We are the warriors of the sacred flame.
Well, I didn't expect to see anyone out here today. How can I help? I mean, how can I help?
We are all the
Hello there.
Emperor's subjects.
Me and Mags are generally in charge of clearing the sky in this area during our lamplighting route. If we don't call them moths in the area, they start spreading up towards the sky docks and start laying eggs in the machinery of our ships. Unfortunately, we're not as spry as we used to be. Do you lend us a helping hand? They're pretty frail, so they'll squish easily to any high-velocity flight, or you could just smack them the old-fashioned way.
Take your leave.
Happy to do so?
Obey the testament of Merildar.
No matter how many moths we swat, if we don't take care of the eggs, they'll continue to be a problem. Take this firearm. Use it to torch some of the eggs on the top of the Maya's canopy.
The Empire's light will banish the
Sure, just
dark.
let me grab this. Just let me grab this, and it's fine. Morning, Cupid. Hope you're doing well today. Got yourself your morning beverage. Good old cup of tea, I hope. I'm looking for moths. There they are. Squish. Get him, horse. Squish, and then we use a gun and burn the eggs. Easy enough. Oh, it's our little dark orb friend. Ooh, that's a big old strength thing. That's a lot of stats. I like it. The implications aside. Wish. More egg. One more set. You're gonna slow me down exiting combat orb though, are you? There we are. Let's turn these in. Mira, we did it.
We have strayed from favor.
Kill one of them and 4 more somehow pop up. Well, this will help. We can take care of the rest.
The Empire is forever.
You would think they would learn to stay away from here. Yet they always come back. And moths can be very
Take
persistent.
your leave.
Now that the job's done, one thing I've always done on this route is muck around for some of the valuables that fall from the docks. As things get moved onto ships, small items can fall off. Sometimes people chuck them in for luck or in rage and the like. Some of those items have memories in them. Things so precious that losing it might as well be losing a part of your heart. If you could help me look, I'd be grateful. Sure,
We are all the Emperor's subjects.
we will happily do so. Little mushroom fellas. With their very shrill voices. Okay. Get off me, poison.
It's too far away.
Free cast then. Heal ourselves. I'm liking this aspect of Sun Herald. When I hit Wake, I get the free cast of something. It generally means I can bob a heal on myself and do some damage. Not have to worry so much. 5 copper. Dingy rubbish pile. Fancy shamblers. I really like this updated model for them. They managed to get a good amount of asymmetry with the giant stuff coming off the back. Oh. Come on, you lot. All of you, come here. I think we can take this many, we'll be fine. Small hilt. More mushroom. That'll have been a fun day in the voice acting booth for this voice actor. So we need 5 more angry little mushroom players. I don't think it will be looked on in the regard of, say, a Murloc voice, but you know. Here's to silly foes. 3 copper. Dingiest junk piles we've ever seen. One more. Come on, give me it. You'll do it, Shambler, surely. No, betrayed. See, that little mushroom was carrying 2 gold, way more than the junk piles. Make those little weapons. What even is it? Oh, it's like some bone on a stick, left over jaw. Intelligent mushrooms. Give us a game. Still waiting to see if we can catch that crystal turned from void to light. Just naturally while we're out and about. Hasn't happened yet. It's always been while we've been in like a delve or a dungeon or in a quest. Oh my god. Getting absolutely robbed here.
I'm out of range.
There we go. Oh, Link's plushie. Very cute. There we are. Yeah, Mira.
Will triumph.
That's quite a haul. Take a few of these with you. Perhaps you can find the owner of them. Maybe we can. Or the plush might work with the Lynx who's in the city here.
The
Hate this
Empire's
bug.
light will banish the
Walk
dark.
away, walk back, then do it. There we go.
Obey the testament of Merildar.
What do you think, Max? Did they do a good job? Come back later. You here? I might be able to use your help again. Or you're going to be like a world quest or daily thing. Yes, you're a good magpie. The kitty. Strangest pat animation. What's he doing with his hands? Easy one. Blowing up on top of itself, so that's safe. I'm not spending the overload on it. It will just kill us. We need to spec into it to be able to mine that efficiently. Alright. Next on the list, we have a delve on this side. We'll go ahead and do that. Squish. Question is, there it is. No, it's going to be more mushroom people, isn't it, the whole time? Ooh. Skittering breach. Well, the Nerubians clearly had a thing going on here. Skittering breach is oddly quiet, save for a singular portal hovering inside. Shadow spreads across the area. While you stand within them, you take damage. Some shadows create barriers around shadow totems. Okay, we get some of that Nerubian architecture. Whoa, look at that. There we are. I was just talking with these lamplighter lads about the trouble brewing here. This is a hell of a one to walk into compared to the others. I mean, this is like a little preview for what Azj'Kahet's going to look like. Havrik Chain.
In hardship, kindness.
The Nerubians befouled this land with this temple long ago. It had seemed long abandoned when first it was discovered by the Lamplighters, but now the Nerubians have retaken it to perform a dark ritual. Given all the evils the Nerubians have already wrought, we cannot allow this ritual to succeed. I beseech your aid. I'll go deeper and stop the ritual. We'll hold the entrance here, make sure nothing gets through. Just watch yourselves out there. Dark things lurk below. Signal my companion to gather here? Oh, it just pulls him back to me. That's nice. Right. Then we sell our junk. Numerous patches on the links. Again, I reckon that's for the kitty and the thing. You'll always find your way home, and half this bracelet has been corroded by time. The little you can see suggests it's part of a set. Interesting stuff. And I imagine they'll pertain to treasure chests. Crossing about the place. Go on then, Bran. Let's go deal with this. A ballista, you say? I wonder. Oh! Nope, that's not what I thought it would do. I love how it looked like it was just sticking us in the center. Oh, there's nothing in here, Bran. Quite a treat with all this going down Azj'Kahet. I hear it's very Suramar-esque. Champion, jump to me! Oh, Bran. I wonder if this is a soft time limit or that's just that bar's going to stay like that. I imagine the latter. We used that one. So I guess we continue this way, Bran. We call their little inside the buildings. Oh, is that the old queen from that cinematic? Maybe. I'm glad we came in here chest in there. Cool seeing all the Nerubian architecture. It was like a very fun sneak peek.
Take a wee rest.
Thank you, Bran. We'll certainly take the food buff. Scaring breach. Right, thank you, Bran. It's just going from that little fog wall at the entrance and suddenly all of this. Very fun.
Nice fight.
In terms of it just being a little reveal. Especially for the first time through, and I know from what they've said in interviews and such, the layout doesn't necessarily, like the geography doesn't necessarily change, but what you're doing within the delve will change. We still don't know if that's only happening like when the new season hits in a week or two's time, a bit more maybe, or if they can already start changing now. Right, I'm coming, Bran. Throw me. Big damage. Taking a bit of a beating though. Am I just standing in the poo? No. Come in, Bran. Took me. Ah. Ah. More stuff inside. Hello. Stand on Bran's traps. Hey up. Careful, careful.
Let's have a quick sit then to recover.
You're very thoughtful, Bran. Just want to get some treasure, though. Nothing in this one. Music. Very thematically creepy with them. There's a spot of treasure.
Fantastic. Here we go.
It's too far away.
I don't want to pull both at once. So our health was getting bodied in that last room. No, sticky web.
Those webs will summon the Rubians.
God
Don't
damn
stand
it.
in them.
I'm glad he reminds me. You know, I don't know if that was just a mechanic for the other specific delves where Webb summoned them, but appreciate him letting me know. Oh, big old one. Come in, Bran. Stunned. Avoid that. And webs. Go away. He is ruining the floor. I'm trying to Bran. Oh, it died before we did. That's fine. Right, let's get that ore. Bran will get a little bit too.
Sit then to recover.
Treasure chest there, so we'll come around and get these. More treasure up there. And all optional stuff, but I don't mind leveling Bran up. Spreading hatchery though. Never quick enough, Bran. Gotta do that start of the fight. Ooh, that's a good chunk of those crystals. I'm buying all sorts of goodies with them. We haven't been back to Dornagol since we hit level 80, so I imagine a lot of different stuff's opened up. Be a while before we head back, though. Gonna have to wrap up Hallowfall. Hopefully we can do it today. Let's see. And we've got the entirety of Azj'Kahet to do. Perhaps spool. Oh, it's a puzzle. Oh, it's just make sure the lines don't cross. There we go. Gimme! Molten engine. Bit weird down here to get a mech to help, but we'll take it.
Nice find.
Spreading hatchery. Assuming we get rid of this, it makes everything easier.
You won't hit us with that one.
Oh, there was one stuck behind there. Right, we'll just get the treasure. No! Get out from behind there. Sneaky spider. I love the design of their little ballista. Just incorporating the threads and webbing into it all. I'm trying to remember the name of the dungeon in Wrath where we first kind of got to see a little more Nerubian society. Oh, what was it called? You fought a Nubarak at the bottom of it. It was kind of underwhelming for such a big character. Lore-wise and having been in Warcraft 3 and all that. Azj'Kahet? Maybe. I can't quite remember. It's been a very long time. Oh, I can just find it here though, can't I? Dungeons. Wrath. Azj'Kahet. I was right. And then Azj'Kahet. Ah. Oh yeah, because they had the Sanguine, the vampire folk in there as well. It's one of the bosses. Yeah, it's still very much that. It's just more detailed.
Don't stand in them.
Don't stand in them. He spawned it on me, Bran. Uh-oh. Take a potion. Haven't had to do that yet. Stun, jump to Bran. Come back. No running. Thank you. Give.
Fantastic.
Look at the walls. It's almost like the illusion of almost like glass from a distance, like a stained window or something like that, but it being actual webbing's really interesting.
I need to get closer.
A lot of symbology all over stuff as well for him. No. Curse these defile light webs.
I'm out of range.
Come in, Bran. Chuck me. Ah. Nope. No dots for you.
It's too far away.
And the harder difficulty is they could just have that actually complete and then we die or something. Don't know though. Have a quick glance in here. Any goodies hiding in the corners? There are. Alright then. Regarding treasure, give it here. You going? Come back. Real big whiff on the charge. Okay. Give it.
Fantastic. Good, let's have a quick sit down to recover.
Right, I could use some more Gouda, Bran. I could use a bit more. Sit down, you fool. Oh. They appear after we killed the enemies? Have to bear that in mind. Maybe there is a reason to go through and kill things. If it's not smoked, it's not Gouda. You're so passionate about it, Bran. Lucky cursed potion. That's kinda... What's the word? I don't think misnomer's the word, but it's contradictory. To be lucky and cursed. I guess we'll try and stay above that amount of health then. You too, Bran. I mustn't forget to heal Bran. Right, what is happening up there? Is that a Naga?
Those webs will summon the Rubians.
Some kind of snake? They said they were trying to... Most dark rituals involve summoning something. Oh, sneaky bit of treasure. Ooh, helmet. And it's an upgrade. Your spells and abilities have a chance to excavate increasingly rarer treasure, granting you strength. Resets after the third excavation. Sure. We'll have to untransmog or retransmog our helmet at some point. Oh, nope, it's one of them old god tentacle fellas. Never mind. Don't get me wrong, still a problem. But less interesting. It's a known quantity. What's it called? Nerol Apelk. Stay on your toes. That faceless one is still going. Skull kick. Champion, jump to me. I will, but don't get me hit by that.
I'm out of range.
I'm trying not to, Bran. Big smack. Come over here. Get on this trap. Oh, and he's making riffs about the place. Okay, so we have to try and make sure that that's not spread everywhere. Oh, got a little too close there. Ow, ow, ow. Come on, robot. Get involved. Cool that there's little chunks of different mechanics coming together. Gotcha. I think we deserve some loot after that. Sure thing, bro. We always do. Fun boss. You know, I look forward to. I hope the higher difficulties aren't just increase health and damage. I hope it is either more mechanics or more often they use the mechanics. Just anything that isn't boring. And any clues about the Nerubians? How they were able to take the temple so swiftly? Or tell something darker, they both say. How'd you all came all this way here for the loot at the end? Alright, what was this one, Bran? On entering combat, players gain either massive or miniature till it ends. Save health and damage. Reduce side, gain movement and haste. It's alright.
That's more like it.
Let's see the one we got. Movement. I think that's just too big of an upgrade. Like, movement's interesting, but... Well, movement's helpful, rather, but that's just too big of an upgrade. What was this? Drink the Alcubian concoction to gain water breathing, 125% swim speed for 1 minute. Interesting. I guess we'll put this with our potion for now. Alright, I think that's all of it, Bran. Let's get out. Yes, ready to leave. Very good. It's another one knocked off the list. We got this whole segment of quests. Another delve there. Bit up there. Then the Priory dungeon. It's just handing the quest in, so we'll head here and deal with that one first. Ah. Every time. Hitting our head on plants and trees. Crystal ore. We overload this one for sure. Give. Shiny portal. Take me to some Nova ore. Ah. Thank you. It would be nice later on to have 2 charges of that. And it got us closer as well, isn't that nice? Right. Grab the sword in the middle and start killing hornets. Bats. Come on, oil loot. Stay on for me. Grab some fiber. We're just doing survival game at this point. We're just back in Ark or something like that. Bring bits and bobs. No poison. Oh. There we go. Get out of it. 2 more of them. More bits of fiber. Some more bat meat. Where's the fish down there? A royal ripple. I've seen many of those. Okay, that's enough wasps. Give me that fiber. Okay, bats. Come here, bat.
Target something first.
Pick up, please. One more bat. The crystal has changed to light again. We're never going to see it happen in front of us at this rate. Okay, one more fiber. Oh, a wax hole. Gimme, 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 gimme that wax. What? It just kind of squelched to the floor. Because we were on grass, we couldn't see where it was landing. Robbed. Alright, there's a bit more wax. We need these wax for the kobolds in the Ringing Deeps. And get some goodies from them, if we contribute enough. Yes. A set of spools. Oh, that one's a reagent rather than whatever these are. We'll find out at some point how this all works. Right. Imperial Brut and some Salamantha hearts. Oh, lore item. Underneath here. A scout's journal. Let's just have a quick swig of his drink. Alright. I now know why the sacred flame brought us here. I now understand its divine path. This place, this hallowed ground that is tainted with darkness. It is up to us to chart this new land, to bring Beladar's light to all its corners and past the dark ocean. We have been doing the divine work and will continue to do so. The sacred flame is within me, as I travel through this mired land. The sacred flame will cleanse these contaminated waters. Its diseases purged. Oh, sacred flame, give me your strength and might so I can finish this mission. Be my guide through dark places, my beacon when darkness approaches. Bring me back home safe and sound, so I might share my findings. And unfortunately, the disease water was still diseased. Seems okay now. It's nice they put them on the map. So even while doing that, we've missed most of them in Donegal. Right. Thieving Salamantha. And the wine! Of course, we need to get the wine. Over here, please. Get you all bunched up. Lovely, lovely meats. Wonder they didn't all break on impact. Hammer, blades, strike, hammer again, cure the poison, boopy snoot. And more wax. Yes. What? Danger or... yeah, it is danger. How am I meant to know, game? Last one was catch them. Oh, I found another profane tinderbox. Bob that up there. We need to open our wall bank and deposit a load of stuff. Can only have a stack of 5 cursed ghoulfish. That's unfortunate. You're going to start taking up loads of space in our inventory. Oh, more wine. Now, once we clear the foes here and get to handing in quests, we'll use our little dimensional warbank distance thing. Deposit it all there. 3 more. And 1 more wine. 3 more might well be you free.
I'm out of range.
A little darkness orb. Do your work. There we are. Just one more wine. Bit of... Ooh, rich Akorite. Give. Delicious. There's the wine. And one more pile of wax. Because why not? We're going to need a lot of it from what I understand. And we opened up one of these and there was a giant sack of cobalt treasure at one point. That was interesting. Oh. Whereas that one was a spider ambush. But with plenty of wax. More stuff. Right, let's go hand all these in over here. Nell's kindness. Where it start? Hello, you loving couple.
Emperor rewards the faithful.
Imagine 20 Arathi huddling under the safety of a single light for 10 years. Imagine they're waiting for a chance to let their hair down with a good drink with their comrades. Now imagine how they'll feel once they hear the wine is gone. Please hurry. I've got it.
Empire is forever.
Oh, thank the flame. You prevented a small riot from forming. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. You really wanted that wine.
Take your leave.
This will go a long way to boost morale around here.
Obey the testament of Merildar.
So did this delve. You survived the skittering breach. I know many a lamplighter was forced to retreat from that foul place. You've made this land safer. Thank you. You are welcome.
We are all the Emperor's subjects.
Other dude.
Beware the shadows.
Others may be satisfied with just your word that you have done what I asked. I am not. Well then, here is a pile of hearts.
Stay alert.
You have helped. Perhaps she is right, and perhaps I should follow the example set by Dunel. Thank you.
Stay productive in the light.
Suspicious minds.
In the night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more quests to do. Goodness me. Oh. Oh, the trading post is here. Oh, so silly that they're like fully integrated lore-wise.
We must prepare for Belladar to shift.
We need this to go well. We're running critically low on many supplies.
For the Empire.
I did indeed get the
always
meat.
be prepared.
Excellent. We just haven't had the resources to pull people off the wall to gather the meat with all those wasps around.
The darkness comes. We are prepared.
Thanks. I hate those things. Seriously, who thought it was a good idea to have wasps the size of a lynx? Nobody. Nobody
For
did.
the Empire.
Fibers like magic. The ropes they make are strong and supple.
The darkness comes. We are prepared.
Maybe your people would be interested in these fibers. They make the best rope I've ever seen.
Always be prepared.
General,
We must prepare for Belladar to shift.
diplomacy is not my strong suit. Give me a sword and I'll lead you until I die, but words... Alicia shakes herself. My people need this. I need to succeed.
Caution is warranted.
After the Day of Darkness, we haven't seen or heard from the Irvin. I don't know why. We used to be on good terms. I'd even had considered Merrick's a friend, albeit an odd one. We need this to go well. Well, we're all right here.
We must
do it.
rely on outsiders to save the Arathi.
Can I put the trade goods on display? Sure. Merrick's, we sent emissaries, none returned. Had we offended you? Alicia, I'm sorry. We never received your emissaries. After the world shook, we didn't hear from your people. We assumed the worst. The urban are like constructs they talk in monotone, non-Scottish dwarf tones. Well, I'm glad you're alive. It's good to see you again, Merrick's. And you, members of the Outlander Realms, welcome to Hallowfall. Here are examples of items we can trade. I have itemized lists as well. Yeah, Baroque helping. Wise, they've a reputation of solving anything they put their mind to. Weapons, some rope, and some goodies. Let's get all these set up. See, this is the stuff I want from player housing in future. Let me craft all manner of silly little items and displays to put into a house to sell other players. Let me specialise, like a good old weapon stand. And spices. Do we spice? What do we think?
Ah, been waiting for you.
Fancy place they got here. Does the crystal ever go out? I can't imagine it's easy to sleep with that thing. Alliance, I vouch for the Arathi. We should open trade with them.
I'll be right here when you need me.
Eh, you vouch for him. That's good enough for me. Let's trade. Can I convince the Horde one?
Seems the spirits sent you my way.
Who would have thought it'd be so airy down here? Folks back home will never believe me. Clouds! Underground! What would it take to convince you to open trade with the Arathi? The spices be good, but we already be swimming in spices from Pandaria. The weapons be good quality, but so be the ones we make. Doesn't seem like they have much to offer. I'd be worried they won't be able to offer trade in the numbers we need, yeah? They are struggling to survive, extra resources they can thrive. Don't play coy with me, you're on an island with limited options. We'll do the nicer one.
Spirits bring you good fortune.
I do be liking favourable rates. The Nishari trading post would like to open trade with the Arathi. We've traded before, Velissa. I would like to do so again. Thank you. Do you have any idea why our emissaries wouldn't have made it through to you? The Ringing Deeps were dangerous up until recently. We are broke to thank for sorting that. We have a lot to thank them for. Do you have time? I'd like to catch up. It's been so many years. Of course. A lot has happened. Let me fill you in.
The edicts must be followed.
Voice so much deeper than I was doing. This is my first time down here. The edicts forbade us from venturing this far. Only the unbound dared venture here. There's a lot more green than I was expecting.
Go
It really is.
where the edicts lead.
We are surrounded by dangers.
Flames preserve me. That went better than I had hoped. Thank you, once again. You've done us a great service.
Our holy mission
You're welcome.
takes a
I'm
toll.
glad it's all working out down here. Getting the ball rolling. Excuse me, I have to go sell some junk.
We have strayed from favor.
Again, ridiculous pot cost. Just making sure none of them were transmogs. Herbalism stuff. Worse, helmet. Sell all those now. Right, let's open our wall bank and get stuff sorted in there while we have a brief moment of respite. It's starting to fill up. I'm getting worried. Just a little bit. It might end up being we end up selling all of our Dragonflight stuff. It's the full. Even then we have a load of it sat over this one as well. Oh boy. In any case, more weapons for alts. This was all like leftover bind on account Dragonflight gear as well, of varying gear levels. Just kept it all to eventually earn those different transmogs, but... Right, I think that's everything we can posit for now. These cursed goldfish, we're going to have to make something with these. Alright. Let's see, we have a quest up here, and then another delve. A hand in here, and a hand in up there. Oh look! This hunter's got 2 little lynx pets. How did they get lynx pets? Were they fighting some Arathi? The plot thickens. Bit of bismuth, bit of wax. Scary frogfish. Ooh, who's that? Held in offhand. Deep Driller's Orb of the Quick Blade. Less of an orb, more of a lantern game. Immediately more for the warband. We've not found any of that specific warband gear, just stuff that binds on equip. I wonder if that has to be specific endgame content for those to drop. Growling Hollow. Dolena, hello.
There is always hope if we choose to look for it.
Another one. You here on purpose? Yes, I am.
We're all down here together.
Well, if you want to eat, you need to help. Pick me a fresh taro, will you?
Walk in the
Sure.
light.
Not sure why I'm here to eat, but sure. Oh. Giant mushroom fellow who is not aggro. Isn't that first? Big, they count as elementals, I hadn't realised. Curious. Grab this without... God damn it!
I need to get close.
Mango taro.
Need a target.
Squeaky mushrooms.
Feel the warmth of the sacred flame.
Oh, well, I tried. What do you mean?
Zeladar shine on you.
I'll come with you. Show you how to do this properly. If I'm up, we might as well stock up on taro. Can't rely on adventurers to do delicate work, I suppose. Harvest 6 taro with the chef. Properly this time.
Don't
I just
despair.
click things!
The shadows sense it.
I'll show you how to do it properly. I feel like if there was more steps to the process, you should have explained. Taro is usually pretty hardy. This stuff is delicate. You need to be gentle if you don't want it to mangle. Okay, gentle now. Grab as close to the root as you can, then pull back closer. They've been really fond of this mini-game. Grabbing something and then having it put you on your ass. There you go. I'll go harvest some more. I need to prep the greens. Alright, we'll do the little... I can't remember when they first did this mini-game. It might have been Shadowlands. It might have just been Dragonflight, but... Grab the thing, pull... In fact, it might have been on the Tiller's farm in Pandaria. There was something similar where you were pulling out like giant carrots. I missed that little farm. Oh, you. Yeah, never really a reason to go back. That's what I'm hoping some more evergreen profession stuff can do, whether that's housing or whether that's more cosmetics. It's like go and have some recipes for different expansions for the older world content. So it is worth going and gathering stuff. It's a lot more work for them to put in, for sure. But if they want to make it all relevant, they have to. At some point. Ooh, another lore item. Tattered letter. Let's investigate. There's some dragon races up there. At some point, we'll go and do all the dragon races. I found it. A Rubian and an Arathi. Oh boy. It's been a while since I last wrote to you. I am a lamplighter now, making sure the sacred flame persevere and reach dark places. It is up to us to chart Hallowfall, ensure that we are doing whatever we can to fight back the creatures that come crawling out of the shadows. I used to believe in the light of the sacred flame to take care of all of my needs. It was so until I lost you in the flash. Thankfully, it was then replaced with my faith in the other lamplighters. There is this feeling of people starting to trust each other and look up to each other rather than think the flame would come to our aid. Listen to me, Muttery. Don't get me wrong. The flame is deep within me. It gives me strength to continue. But I am also starting to understand that it is us, the lamplighters and the other Arathi, unwilling to give in to fear, who keep Hallowfall strong. I will put this letter in a bottle and let the waves or dark ocean bring it to you. And they were just killed in an ambush. Sadness. It'd be nice if we could, like, take it, put it in a bottle, and then one day when we go to that continent, either patches or years down the line, hand it into them. That'd be nice. It's not like we'd know who to give it to or anything, but it's not like they didn't write down my name, you know. Right, let's pull more taro. And... Great honours booty. Get out of the way, mushrooms. One more. And yank it. Whoop. Grab that little bit of ore there. You see it just peeking around the side. Oh, new discoveries. Oh, we discovered all the zone. Right, we've done it.
We burn brightly together. Keep an eye on
Much
the
better.
tall towers.
This will last for a while. If you want to eat, though, I'll need a little more help. It's alright.
If the
I'm a
shadows
chef,
find
too.
you, call.
With not quite leveled up cooking skill, but it's fine. Normally, this would do. I'm not so picky, but you're a guest. We'll need some garlic. I found some growing on a hill not far off. Shouldn't be there, but it is. Too bad Hydra's found it, too. Hydras? You have weapons and such, right?
Find joy in
Garlic-loving
plain
hydras is a new one. It's like something silly enough to be like you put in that D&D quest brain. Hydras that love garlic. My gods, they do. Garlic-breathed hydra. Why? Why do they love garlic? When you've got multiple heads. Like, I love garlic. Garlic's great. The downsides of garlic are... you have 3 heads are probably way worse. You better not just be grabbing one bulb of garlic over there. Please bring back a reasonable amount. Alright, alright. At least they told us from over there rather than having us walk back and walk back here again. Garlic Hydra. Ridiculous. Where do they come from down here? They're just like this little mini pack of Hydra just feasting on Garlic Hill.
May Beladar stay in the light.
Ah, there we go. That's enough garlic.
Beladar shine on you.
A mysterious chef achievement. Right, now help me finish this. Help the chef prep a meal, stand by the chef's table and use meal prep abilities to assist. And we get garlic transmog. Deadly weapon meets homestyle comfort. Look at that. Straight up garlic flail in the offhand. Wonderful.
Don't despair. The shadows sense it.
Alright. Ready, chef. Get to chopping. Ask question. Cave. Recipe of vegetables. Peel, cube, mince. Why the cave? No one bothers me here. They're all afraid of the Fungarians. Maybe they're afraid of me. Ah. Either way, camping here means I only have to interact with people on my terms. Unless an adventurer like yourself comes around, I suppose. But you're alright. I guess we mince some herbs then. Yeah. With our axe. I'm going to ask another question. Where'd you learn this recipe, chef? Original recipe? Ancient history. Used to work with this bloke. Hardest working cook I've ever met. We all resented him for it. Made us look back. Cube the tarot. With invisible chop. I wonder if he's still alive. Would love to show him how much better my venison is. How do you know about these vegetables down here? How they grow? The taro. It's native. Or at least it was before I was here. As for the garlic, who knows? It shouldn't, that's for sure. Live down here long enough, though, and you'll learn to save your energy for the mysteries that hurt. No sense questioning the ones that fill your belly. A very fair point. Let's sort that garlic. With more invisible knife skills. Do you know what? More garlic. We didn't even gather carrots, game. Ow. Campfire.
In hardship,
Thanks, stranger.
kindness.
It's nice to have some company to pass the time. Good luck on your travels. You as well. Thanks for the garlic.
If the shadows find you, call.
Yes. Oh, it's got physics on it. A little bit of physics. And we got a cape upgrade. Oh, take it. Oh, and some junk transmog. Very nice. All for the collection. Right. And we have a delve up here. The Myconancer Cavern. Which means little mushrooms. What? Bit of lag. Breathe, game. Breathe. It's okay. go have a look. Elia Hillhelm needs help recovering a mushroom from a particularly nasty monster. Explosive spore bits infest the delve. They will pursue adventurers if they detect movement or are damaged. I didn't like those. Hello, Bran. What do these Hungarians want with my prized pigs? Oh, you look like the adventuring sort. Can you help me?
There is always hope if
Again.
you choose to look for
These
it.
Hungarians have taken my prized pigs. For some reason. Nefarious reasons, I'm sure. Probably involving mould and spores and other such nonsense. Please, you have to get my pigs back. My farm is nothing without them. And feel free to dispatch any Hungarians you find. The fewer of them around, the safer my farm will be. I'll get your pigs back, make them pay for this.
Walk in the light.
Please be gentle with my pigs. They scare easily, and I'm sure this cavern has spooked them something good. We will try. Bouncy mushrooms. Oh no. Bran, come closer if you want to do the jumpy attack. No, don't stand near it. Boing.
Time to go all out.
And we pulled it anyway.
If we hit 'em.
I need a target.
Miss Lilith. Rescuing pig.
Won't hit us with that one.
Shadow crazed hog! No! Don't muddy trotters! Muddy trotters! I'll count that as saved if you do.
You're looking a bit rough. Take a wee rest.
I will eat some of your Gouda, Bran, that's fine. Right next to this dead, upset plant monster. Oh, it's grumpy face. Huh.
Smell that? It's treasure. I know it. We're close.
Are we, Bran? Looks more like a bouncy mushroom. What? There's nothing up here, Bran. You lied. We were not close. There was not treasure. There's treasure over here. Boing. Whoa, that mushroom fella's riding a salamander. I can't jump to you, Bran. You moved away. Again. Curse these spore things. Right. Mr. Pepper, are you a safe pig? You are. Good, good.
Found a bit of gold.
Fire shield.
More like it.
Thanks for the gold, Bran. Another treasure chest. Let's kill this big one. Champion, jump to me. No, you lost it again, Bran. Solid. More treasure. Ooh. Below glow cap. A weak glow shines from you, unable to push back the darkness but revealing secrets hidden by darkness for 5 minutes. While this light persists, you are unable to enter stealth. What darkness is that referring to? It's going to be another strange item that's like elsewhere. It's consumable though, so we best not use it right now. Very strange. More mushrooms, more piggies. I'm coming, Bran, this time. Not this time, they died. Porkchop Jr. That's a cruel name. It's kind of cute. Dr. Pigman, another Blizzard writer having a great time with puns. Ow, that's a nasty poison. Alright, Dr. Pigman, are you a safe pig? Hooray! Safe pig. Gotta be a plant. Check up the next mushroom. Oi, 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 oi.
Come here and recover some of your time.
There's no time, Brent. Boing again. And again. Pig. Little charger. Odds are, this one is now going to attack us. No. Come on, little one. Nope, shadow crazed. Well. Okay. No goodies on this one, just foes. Same on that one. This one's alright. Got a strange disturbance over here. Oh no, don't all go for Bran. Keep hitting me, even if I'm bubbled. Forget he holds aggro more like a player in this. Lieutenant Porkensworth. Evil pig. Come in, Bran.
I don't have a target.
Sorted. Let's get this ore. Freshly mined. I love that he helps out with whatever profession you bring down here. Bit OP though, Bran, to just have access to all professions. Alright, we got something rare up here and a few more piggies. Oh, it's Reno Jackson and Safunlol. Let's deal with Cookie Crumb. Aww. Good, good. Hello, Reno.
What are your orders? For the Alliance.
Where has your voice gone? We shall fight with honor. Come in, Bran. Ah.
They'll never be using that move. Here we go.
Enough with your arcane lasers. Well done. Take this pack of supplies as my gift.
That's more like it.
Right, another pig. Terry Tails. Bizarre. Respawn point unlocked, and we got some fishing we can do, and some more mining, and some more fishing. Clear the place out first. I'm dealing with those over there.
I need a target.
Well done, Brunt. Get out of it. Rose petal. Happy pig. Big bacon. The most on the nose thus far. Yep. Evil big bacon. You hate to see it. That's it for the pigs. Let's see what's between us and the treasure in there. It's not it for the pigs. We got Wiggle Snout, Bran. It was a good pig. See, it's fine.
Loads of forgotten knowledge.
Alright, thank you, Bran. Let's get us some fish while we're here. Do you already fish, Bran, or you're just not feeling it? That's okay. It's not for everyone to go every time. Again, we still don't know if there's any, like, unique fish within Delves, so... Oh. And that's not your average mushroom. I didn't even notice. Swig of his drink. Cold tea now. Oh, sadness. But we need it. Spectacular rainbow fish. Oh, gives me some haste. That's nice. Uh-oh. Little sky beam. I know, Bran. It's really difficult just to avoid them, though. Mistimed that completely. No. Mushroom. How did this happen? Help me, Bran.
Let's have a quick sit down to recover.
That gets... I got that gets rid of it. Alright, a little bit more fish. Can we do it from up here? Nay. Alright, that's fine. No. There's a bit of treasure down there as well. Nope. Come on, game, give me it. That should do it. Aye, that'd do. No need to look so wide-eyed, bruh. It's okay. We're gonna get through. I know the mushroom people can be a lot, but we're gonna be fine. Couple more, I'd wager. Lovely.
That's more like it.
Right, let's get going. Boing. Alright. To the bog piper. After little sky beam. Go pig. To safety. No. It does have pipes in its back. Are they metal or like natural bagpipes? And Bran.
I'm going all in.
Nah. I'd hoped that wouldn't hit me. Little Delves combat music. Oh, it's just summoned a load of spores over. Nope, nope, nope. Stop.
It's too far away.
You won't hit us with that one.
Thank you, Bran. Hate these things. There we go. Complete 10 delves. Right, get us in there then, Brant.
Stand back while I clear this away.
Mushroom chests. The new relic for Bran. Oh, we already have this curio. Oh, and what then? Do we just destroy them? Do we sell them? Let's see if we can sell it at the little boxy outpost. Hey, hang on. I want to check first. No sell price. We already have it. So we just delete it then? Seems odd. Alright, fair enough, game. Garlic Hydra. Right, hand in that delve here. That quest there. That one up there. Then the Priory Dungeon. I think before we end for the day, still pretty early, look to do some profession stuff. Gross web. Gimme. There was a law thing. Might be the one we did when we first entered the cavern, but let's double check. Oh, that's the tattered note he found. It's fine. It's worth making sure. Give me my bismuth game. There you go. Always be mining. Gathering wax. Don't do it, Bulls. Pay me no mind. Raging roots. And dealt with. Lovely stuff. We've got a lot of wax now. Hello, Inkeep.
The Emperor rewards
Someone
the
teach me how to
faithful.
play Lights Gambit. God damn it.
When the starships get to shelter.
The Empire is for.
I heard the Fungarians had been thinned out by someone recently. Thank you. You're welcome.
Obey the testament of
Good
Meryl
deed,
the
Delver. Complete 5 Delver's Call quests within the War Within. Interesting. Could have sworn we had more than that. To the next one. I think we've read Scout's Journal. I think. Oh, more wax. We'll double check. Again, we know there's that Law Master in the zone who will be questioning us. And it will only work if we've actually read and found. Yeah, he was the poorly water fella. Hello, Egor.
We are the seekers of light.
Thank you for your aid. It's hard to aid everyone in Hallowfall, given the current situation. Hopefully the Koibus will think twice about trying any further attacks. We can only hope.
Always be prepared.
Rambunctious cubs, look at these gitties are climbing and teleporting. Very sweet. Alright. Go check with the farmer's girlfriend, whomst we had already met. No, that's some busy bismuth right there. Keep an eye out for the fishing spots and the shiniest of ores. Looking for the ones that are like Whispers in the Deep or like lost packages and stuff like that, because they were where we found some transmog goodies. And you should know by now how I feel about transmog goodies. It's the whole shebang. Perch father. Another rare. Oh. Hello. Hello, bird. Come here, bird, to safety. Don't want to fight you on a cliff or you might just knock me off. Yeah, I thought you might. Vicious peg. Get wrecked, bird. Nope, I'm not being flung off this cliff. Some crystals. We'll take it. Oh, some weeping ore. In the water, horror of the shallows. We'll go see what that is. No. Got stuff to do, fish people. Well, it's not a big old elite, so it should be doable. Might as well bubble, get rid of the bleed. Adventurer of Hallowfall. Complete 10 of the rare encounters. Nothing too fancy, but job done. Those flowers? Oren must have sent you. He's so thoughtful. It's really hard to be in love with someone when your calling pulls you in different directions. Aye.
We are the seekers of light.
I think they go so well together, even though they're so different. Bless them.
Beware the shadows.
Wow, that's really sweet of him. I'll be here for a while dealing with the Koibus, but I should send something back. You'll see he knows I'm safe, and I can't wait to see him.
Stay alert.
I had told Oren I'd be back by now, but Valen's claim has larger problems than I expected. The people here need my help against the Koibus. I've always been better with a sword than a pen. Strong feelings and being far apart makes it even harder. I'm more at home protecting the vulnerable than being vulnerable. Perhaps I could tell you what I want to get across and you could write it for me? Oh no.
Always be prepared.
I'm ready. Okay, first off, we should make sure Oren knows I'm okay. Just delayed. I think the third one's fine because we have already dealt with the Koibus here. Oh. Exactly. Oh, I like the top one a lot. Miss you, I'm afraid. I'm going to keep missing you while I make it safe. Take me a while. Feeling as it is, that seems too sarcastic. Top one. Oh yes, the machine, Eliza. No. Don't want to replace her with the robot. Don't want to make him worry. No. I'm a soppy bugger. We'll definitely go with the more soppy options. That one's nice. The top one as well, just because it's sweet. It's sweet. We don't want to put words in her mouth.
May the shadows pass you by.
Oren's nice, but he's a little strange. What do you see in him? A lot of things, Tainar. He has a big vision of how to help the people of Hallowfall. I admire that. He's really persistent, even when things don't come easily. He's been working on Eliza for a couple of years. And not everyone can deal with a lamplighter who's always taking risks and helping others. But Oren supports it. Oh. I'm glad we took the time for that. And it's nice again just to remind us that these characters who have lived here in this zone, there are connections across the place. They're not just disparate, disconnected little areas and villages and the like. Right, and that's the hand in for it. Here is the Priory. So this is meant to be a real good dungeon. People really like it. Again, on the follower dungeon mode, we won't quite get the same level of from mechanics as some folks will be getting. That doesn't mean we can't enjoy it still. It does have a very Scarlet Monastery vibe, but it's hard not to in WoW. Any big old church dungeon is going to be compared to Scarlet Monastery. Sister Etnia Blaze. So young to have taken from us, so brave and bold. Perhaps too bold.
The Empire is forever.
Sister Etna gives you a critical once-over. Flame's light be with you, outsider.
The Empire's light
Poor
will
Felion.
banish the darkness.
I gave him some of his first... Oh, this is the brother who died. Lessons in combat. I'll see to his final pyre. But first, you. I've been trying to fight back an infestation of sweet stings harassing our wine-making operations. I need someone else to finish them off while I tend to Felion's remains. Be fast and clever and bring me some of that venom as you take care of things. We'll turn that into a poison for the nesting sites and be done with this nuisance.
Obey the testament of Merildar.
Oh, Felion. He did always follow his big brother into anything. While we prepare Felion for his final rest, would you please help Brother Elbard with a large batch of memorial wine for the service?
We are all the Emperor's
Sure.
sons.
I can do these things. I can do these things. No problem. Come here, Stingy. Oh, the Flight Master. Maybe this isn't a quest to go to the dungeon. It's a shame. I was hoping we would go to it today. Again, I'm not just going to walk into it without a quest. We've made that mistake before, and we just have to go in and do it with a quest anyway. At the point we're at in the game right now, I don't need to be repeating dungeons when there's much more story to get to. And we'll be doing plenty of that down the line regardless, I've no doubts. There'll be weekly dungeon quests and stuff like that. Nope. I will never be sick. Best part of Paladin things you can think in real life, besides just, you know, healing in general, just never ill.
We are the warriors of the sacred flame.
The creation of our memorial wine is a sacred process. Are you ready to begin? I am. Let's wine. Oh no. The making of this wine is a time-honored tradition. Listen closely as I tell you what to add. Jump in there and stomp on those grapes. And a few sacred herbs. Yes. Jump in there and stomp on the grapes. I'm pretty sure we did this exact thing in Suramar. We're helping make wine. Quite a few satchels of special spice. Special spices coming up. Few satchels of spice again. We like it spicy, don't we, Abrek? Abelard? Abelard. Abelard. I'll get your name right at some point, sir. My apologies. Right, we're jumping and we're stomping more grapes. Sorted. Thank you for the learning process.
The Emperor rewards the faithful.
Emperor must like his wine.
We are the warriors of the sacred flame.
I did indeed kill them.
Empire's light
Good
will
job.
banish
You
the
hardly look
darkness.
stung.
Take your leave.
Such a shame we need to make so much of this wine.
The Empire
Odd way
is
to phrase it.
forever.
Sebastian could use your support now. His little brother was his best friend. Only death could separate them. And it has. He is not taking it well. It is customary to burn written memories of the deceased. By committing them to the flames, we let go of our heartache and let the warmth of memory heal us. It is a bittersweet time. You were with Felion at the end too. That might help Sebastian.
We are all
I'll do what
the
I can.
Emperor's subjects.
Remember what I've said, Baron. Keep hope burning. I will keep your idea in mind, Prioress. Thank you. Felion. If only there was something I could do. We fought with him, but it's not like we know the dude well enough to just give hug. I'll do the awkward pat. You've just reappeared and disappeared again, whoever you are. Pop a memory on for him. My oldest memory of Felion. I remember he was in his crib, and I'd been told to leave him alone to sleep. I didn't want my little brother to be lonely, so I put our Lynx's kittens in with him. Mother was so upset because Felion could have been smothered. I just didn't want him to be alone. Like he is now. I did do a deeper voice for him, didn't I, with his big moustache? Do I? Is this quest bugged out? Oh, someone's murdering disciples over there. Oh, that's our first, bug. Let me go and ask some of the clergy.
Emperor rewards the faithful.
I don't know. Right, let's abandon and re-grab. It's the first time we've had to do this.
You are an outsider, yes?
Judging by what other players are doing, there is a problem with that Prioress lady. Right, pat the awkward shoulder. Grab the first memory to be burnt. Okay. And we're back. Very good. Mother was so worried about Felion coming with me on the Hallowfall expedition. Felion told her not to worry. I would be there to look after him. I assured her I always would. I always had an eye out for him, except my best wasn't good enough. We fought sometimes, what brothers don't. He was more cautious than I. We disagreed over that the most. He was the wiser. I can see that now. What am I to do without you, Felion? How can I remain centered? I'm sorry, I think I'd like to be alone for a while. Understood. Etna, it worries me Sebastian's still in such anger over his grief.
The Empire's light will banish the darkness.
Felion was a good one. He now must commit his body to the flames. Sebastian is in no shape to bear his brother. Would you collect his remnants from among those awaiting their final rest?
Obey the
Absolutely.
testament of Merildar.
Filion's body is missing. You notice that all the other bodies awaiting funerals are missing as well. Probably report this to Sister Edna. Oh no, there's trouble afoot. Edna?
The Emperor rewards
Gone?
the faithful.
All the bodies are gone?
The Empire
All
is
the dead are
forever.
missing? How can that be? They were all laid out in preparation for the pyres. Who would want to move them? Someone must have seen something. Go ask in the area who might have seen something. I'll go talk to the upper clergy. We'll get to the bottom of this. Return our dead so they can be properly tended to.
Take your leave.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Baroque.
We
Well,
will triumph.
excuse me, have you noticed anything? Missing bodies? I wonder if the prioress knows.
We are the warriors of the sacred flame.
We do as the prioress commands. Her will is unquestioned. Why did that start a fight? You're inviting so much more problems when you could have just said, no, no. You'll understand her vision soon.
You are an outsider.
You know,
Yes.
Prioress Murpray is not to be questioned. Like, once we get the name for the first time, like, you know.
We are the warriors of the sacred flame.
Yep. Okay, I get you. This is where we're going with it. Iris will hear of this. Why wouldn't I just cut you down at that point? I've killed people for less.
We have strayed from favor.
Where's the prioress? Just ask her.
We will triumph. The Emperor rewards the faithful.
One more.
We will triumph.
Can
We
a
have
body be
strayed from
misplaced?
favor.
Don't know anything.
You
Just the
are an
prioress.
outsider, yes? We are the warriors of the sacred
There we go.
flame.
Disciple? Oh no. What's happened over there? Let's get you out of there.
You are an outsider.
Nope.
Yes.
You're just gonna be there forever. May the Emperor protect you.
We have strayed from favor.
Oh, look at that. A broom. Very fancy get up on that note. They attacked you? And said the prioress is involved? That does not bode well.
We are all the Emperor's subjects. The Empire is forever.
Priory.
You are an outsider, yes?
I fear that the prioress may be behind our missing dead. And our missing baron. Sebastian has disappeared as well. I don't believe in coincidences. She and Sebastian have taken our recent losses hard. I fear what their overwhelming grief might be doing to their souls. We must confront them and bring them back to sanity if we can. Tell General Steelsight what you have learned. We might need her backup. I'll be waiting for you here. Oh, it is dungeon time. Very good.
The Empire's light will
I'll meet you
banish
within the
the
priory after
darkness.
you've spoken to Steelstrike. Oh, we need to speak to her down there first. Alright, that's a good excuse to hand in all our other quests. Oh yeah, and they're straight up, like, enemies in there now. To Merildar. We've got to tell the other dude. We have a letter from his girlfriend. Hopefully it was all worded well enough. I'm sure it won't matter. The illusion of choice. Hey up, hang on a minute. Is that another goddamn side quest? They never end. This place is just full and full of them. Oh no. This is terrible. How am I going to stop her? As your robot. done her bad.
Hope if we choose to look for it.
I'm really glad to hear she's okay, but I have a huge problem now.
Walk in the light.
Let me guess.
We're all down
Eliza
here
came
together.
online and immediately... Yep. I shouldn't have set Eliza to simply gather as much food as she could. She was working, but when a wagon came by, full of food for Merildar, she started chasing after it. She wouldn't let me access her decision sprockets or tensor springs. I kept trying, but Eliza wouldn't stop. Eventually she outrang me. Brooke, I need you to stop her before she gets someone killed. And we get a transmog reward. Other rake. Silliness, but I appreciate it.
Don't despair.
Do what you must.
Shadow senses.
But if it's possible not to completely destroy her, I would be grateful. I understand. We will boop as we do. Hello, Eliza. You didn't get far, did you? Threat to crop yield detected. Eradicating. No. Don't think you will. Status? Bleeding. And job done. Damage sustained exceeds design parameters. Returning for diagnostic tests. That's fine then. You can repair her there, that's fine. Oh, we did it. Where is it? Inside the house. Thanks for stopping, Eliza. I'm not sure I'm ever going to get her working right. You will,
We burn
you will.
brightly together.
I guess the tension on the fine crops priority spring was too high. It's going to take a while to repair Eliza, let alone get those settings right. I might never get it. Maybe it's not even possible. Yeah, Emira sent this for you.
Shadows find you. Call.
Thanks for bringing this. It's great to hear from her. Wow, she said I'm brilliant. Things like that keep my own lamp lit, if you'll pardon the pun. She's grateful for me? I'm constantly distracted by thoughts of how lucky I am to have found her. Oh, I guess we wrote the letter well enough.
Of hope.
Eliza didn't work like I expected, but Amira believes I'll get it right. I'm going to keep trying, and when I do, lack of food won't be a threat to the Arathi, and lack of time won't keep me from Amira. Oh, bless you.
Find joy in the flame
Thanks.
of light.
My head was in a pretty bad place before, but I'm ready to get back to work. Oh, we got some renown rewards. I'll be at the shed with what's left of Eliza, despite that huge setback. I'm getting really close. Good for you, bub. Alright. Got a load of quests to hand in, and then that final dungeon. A bit of out of continuity storyline, but that's fine. What was this other quest? You. Who this? Level working.
In the darkness,
Oh,
we confront our
Links.
true selves. Don't give in to
Mr.
fear.
Skinny, I thought you were lost
Reclaim your
forever.
Power.
Hey, AJ, good morning in the chat. Just back from the recycling yard. On Wednesday, you start building a new garden fence. Well, I wish you the best of luck with it.
We will survive.
Make sure
the
you're prepared.
darkness. Prosper even.
This little buddy's first thing I ever made. He was lopsided, and his smile was crooked. One of his eyes was falling off, but I was proud of it all the same. I don't think any of the original fabric is still there. I patched him over and over again. Kept him as a good luck charm. Well, you're welcome. I guess then this is just returning those other bits and goodies. Do we have what the Lynx needs? Hello, Casper. No, we do not have something special to wake the Lynx. Wonder what that will be. We'll find out at some point. Probably accidentally. No. No.
We are the
Quartermaster, now in the middle.
The darkness comes.
The Arathi appreciates all your help in this dangerous land. Please accept these symbols of our gratitude. Also, you've got another stupid Zeph in Planet Zomboid. I was looking on the map, heard zombie sounds. It was not paused, and you got eaten. High sympathies.
For the Empire. Always be prepared.
Excellent.
For the Empire. Sacred flame guide your
What have I unlocked here? Chest piece. Woo, epic chest piece. We can't yet afford. Very shiny red. Like a cloth on the top. Can't see over his tabard. Hang on. Very nice piece. Very nice.
always be prepared.
Can he afford it yet, though?
I must ensure my people's survival.
We have a little stay a while. Yeah, we'll listen to this.
The day of darkness. How are the children, Quartermaster?
General,
No, no daughter.
it would be inappropriate of me to let you know that they are doing well and look forward to their grandmother visiting for dinner.
Oh,
Quite so, soldier. How are our stores?
Running very low on consecrated alchemy. The Priory missed its last shipment. I think they're hoarding. I've sent over multiple official requests for an answer. They've ignored them all.
I'll talk to the Prioress. We need those. Else we'll have even more deaths on
I mean,
our
that's kind of
hands.
why I'm here.
I would safeguard my people.
I must have to talk to her, like, in her chambers. Right, let's quickly sell our
We will
goodies.
triumph. Take your lead.
Another quest. That's this one. Faerun and Anduin, even though they are currently fighting in Azj'Kahet, will take the side quest.
I will see you through the shadow.
There's no time to mourn, not when there's fighting to be done. You have time to mourn, you have time to train. Make sure we don't lose anyone else.
In my heart,
Found their
there is
things?
fire.
In all the darkness. Thank you. And this is...
Be strong, my friend.
This... Andari must have been painting this figurine for me. It's for a game many Arathi play. It's Gambit. When we lost pieces, Andari and I started making our own. It's just a hobby. It's a board game? How do you play? I've enjoyed a few myself. Yes, teachers. Teach me minigame board game. Give.
A lamplighter brings hope.
Oh, it's happening. Light's Gambit is an old and honoured game. There's a reason so many Arathi play it. It can teach you a lot about strategy, and it can tell you a lot about your opponents. Faerun suddenly deflates. But we're still missing a few pieces that we need in order to play. Sometimes folks around Moradar lend us pieces for a game. Would you ask around?
A
Yes,
beacon
sure.
in the dark.
So in Light's Gambit, we'll take the opposite side of the board and try to take each other down with our pieces' abilities. We should wait for Baruch to get back and explain the rules. Right. We can go set up the table and get some drinks. Meet us at the game table upstairs when you're done. Is this going to unlock a series of side quests to go back around all the different areas here? To go and play at all because we've seen a lot of people sat at game tables. How in depth is this minigame going to be? Ah, the compass. The name on the compass from the stagnant mire matches one engraved in the epitaph of the community gravestone. AJ in the chat. It was brutal because I was going to mark a car in excellent condition from the map. Even had the keys. Oh, robbed. Very robbed. World is silent save for the distant hum of airships. Despite the damage left by time and nature, the needle still points towards Belladar. There we are. Borrow some game pieces. What the hell happened in here? Hello?
Belladar, stay in the
Making
light.
soup. Hums as she cooks, smiling. The pan smells of onion and garlic. Very much know if you have a spare game piece.
Find joy in
Of
the
course, here's a
flame's
piece.
light.
The barrier may have chewed on it a bit. Don't let Faerun beat you. Kitty. Oh, book. 500 dishes using cave fish and mushrooms. Oh no. A book. Where's that library tab, game? Where's that library tab? Undersea cookies. Oh no. Cave fish fillets minced. Gigantic mushrooms. Stems minced and cap hearts reserved for essence. Cabbage, finely shredded. Fresh herbs minced. Salt and freshly ground shadow root. Flour for binding. Eggs beaten. Cinderbee honey. Like a savoury fish cookie? I don't know. Board Gaming World of Warcraft Championship. Listen, whatever this Light's Gambit is, I just hope it's got a little to it. I love me some mini-games in games. I wish you're free I played the hell out of Gwent. I really enjoy stuff like that. Instructions. In a cauldron, combine the minced cave fish, minced mushroom stems, shredded cabbage, minced herbs, a pinch of salt and shadow root. Sprinkle in enough flour to bind the mixture and then fold in the beaten eggs to form a dough. Shape the cookies. Take a small portion of the mixture, shape them into flat, round patties, pardon me. Cook with cinder bee honey. Place the patties on a stone slab, drizzle cinder bee honey over the patties, and watch as they sizzle and cook through the honey's elemental heat. Finish and serve. Once cooked, anoint the patties with a few drops of the potent mushroom essence. Enjoy these enchanted cookies during Beladar's shadow. Let the cinder bee's honey warm you from within. A note in a shaky hand accompanies recipe. Ashes. I miss processed sugar. I miss it so much. If the Order of Knights showed up with a bayonet, I'd give myself this harbinger body and soul. Just give me that sweet, sweet pastry. Oh, I love it. Let's hope Xal'atath don't come around offering pastries. Oh, there's another chest up here. Hang on, General. We'll get to you in a moment, I think.
I pray for the
Yeah, that's the Priory run. Steel Strike, listen to your story of going concern. Dead? Yes, I'm afraid so.
We lose so many
Oh,
to
Wenren.
darkness.
I'm such a fool. We should have had faith in you. We should offer you protection worthy of your cause. The Order of the Knight's cruelty is beyond words, and how many of us hide in our midst? We must be more cautious. Thank you for your help. I'm sorry this tragedy. I will see to it that Wenren's memory is honoured. Ah, your last mage gone. Real bad time.
The darkness comes.
And from the other dungeon.
Prepared.
Well, that was as well as could be expected for a ceremony in Hallowfall. Thank you for being here. You're welcome.
We must rely
We'll
on
do your
outsiders
other quest in a
to
moment,
save
my dear.
the realm.
Let's get that tabard. Don't need the neck piece. Arjun,
The Emperor rewards the faithful.
do you have a spare
Obey
game
the
piece?
testament of Beryl Dawn.
Here's one. You're going to play a game with Faerin? Let her know I'm ready for a rematch, whatever she is. Oh boy. Lawmaster, do we have the answers for you yet?
Your Imperial selection awaits your appraisal.
Let's see. Our ancestors used to think commerce in an antiquated way. What way was that? Oh yes, we read this one in Wenren's notes. Correct. Obviously, we now know the vast majority of dimensional spaces consist of multiple energy types. Don't ask me the logic proofs for it, though. I'm terrible at mathematics. Are you ready for the next question? Yes. What are the cornerstones of training the Imperial Lynx? Patience and respect. Well done. Yes, there are many things that go into training an Imperial Lynx, but first and foremost, the Lynx chooses you, not the other way around. You need to treat them with as much respect as you would any soldier by your side. Are you ready for the next question? Yeah, listen, AJ, a good pastry, like, I can be pretty addicted to some good dessert. Whoa. What should you do when Beladar shifts? Can I get a clue? Well, this is a common book in Hallowfall. You must like to find copies where the light needs to bloom. Right, so we don't have all of the answers yet to its questions. We'll have to go out and discover more. Is Shinder alright? I will not institute any punishment for his absence. I'm simply glad you were there to support him when I could not. We are living in times of prophecy. It is a curse I would not bestow upon anyone. We do what we must to survive these days.
May the shadows pass you by.
Thank you. It's just a bit of shine in the air, I suppose. Very strange. The orphanage. We're not just going to nick a spare piece from the orphanage, are we? Surely we ask someone. Upstairs? Let me in. Excuse me, Kev. Do you happen to know if you've got any spare pieces? Aw, but Geryon the Great was about to have his final battle with his Shadow Lord. It's okay, we can use Clary's doll. Oh, do you think Clary might want to play with us? Child's still wearing sword and helmet. Awesome. I don't know. For me, pastries, chocolate cake, pizza, these are all things I could do with baseline.
Welcome, surprise.
I'd be more than happy to have them baseline. kitty. That's a better pet animation than the last one we saw. Okay, again, fairly fine. Fairly fine? Something like that. Do you have any spare pieces? Here's a piece I made to go with some custom ability rules I'm working on. Oh, I'm a big fan of the game. Let Faerun know the new abilities are almost done, will you? I'd love to have her test them out. Got some stuff going here.
You are right to be afraid.
Oh, then... Do you count as a blacksmith, head armorer?
Calls for inspired solutions.
No, you do not. Where is blacksmith? We'll need to be coming back here for them. I mean, this is a forge. I need a blacksmithing trainer. Which there doesn't seem to be. Where's a guard? Oh no, it doesn't count as a city. They can't tell me where to go. Disaster. So we'll be able to craft here, but we won't be able to learn new recipes. Rat. Level work he's got a dude here. An expedition advisor.
Sacred flame guide your way, friend. For the Empire.
Noun. Weaponsmith. Weaponsmith, but no blacksmith.
You well, friend.
Ooh. Has transmog. We'll be seeing you later, my friend. Absolutely seeing you later. You know where a blacksmith is? It's the inn. Stables. As if they don't have a blacksmith. Doing my nutting. Oh well. Spooky horse. Alright, let's go hand in this game in. See if we can actually learn to play. Oh, firecrackers. Did I forget to explain base powers? Well, if your unit collects enough... Ah, Baroque, sorry. I think we got a little ahead of ourselves. Faerun's already explained the rules. Well, most of them anyway. You're just in time for the best part. The combat. Come join us.
We are a light in the darkness. We carry the...
That's fair enough. I'm a big fan of steak.
My faith kindles my hope.
Yeah, pepperoni on pieces. Pepperoni's still meat. It counts. I tell you, it counts. It's fine. We can catch you up on the rest of the rules later. Resolving combat is the most fun anyway. You and Anduin can team up against me. Perhaps with the both of you together, you'll stand a chance. Faerun laughs. Oh, you're one of those gamers, are you?
Don't give in to fear.
Sit down and join us. Grab that castle piece when you're ready to play. It's a good game so far, Baroque. I think you'll like it. Yes,
It's
the game.
your team against my one unit. Easy. You win by getting
What a
my
cannon.
units held to 0. I win by getting each of your units held to 0. Look carefully at each of your units' abilities. Don't worry, I won't start
Whoa.
until you make your first move.
Move.
Your castle
Night.
has a powerful ranged attack, but it can't move. The other
Only
two
damage.
can move, and have both ranged and melee abilities. Try using an ability.
Move, heal, smite, switch piece, and the castle, which is fire and think. Well, let's fire for now, I guess.
Each unit can only do one ability.
Oh no.
Then it has to recharge. While
Move.
it's recharging, switch to another unit.
Okay, it's like active.
Move your pieces around the board to avoid my attacks and
Oh,
heal
no.
your own. The first player to wipe out the other side's team wins.
Okay, so we're like active going. Knight, get out of there. No. Okay, what's this one? No, Knight needs to move. Cleric can heal the only stuff nearby. Castle shoot. Cleric can smite an enemy. Knight. Knight, move out of the way. Cleric, move out of the way. Castle, fire again. Swap to the Knight, please. Charge that way. Cleric, move out the way. Castle, not quite ready to shoot. Knight, divine explosion. Firecrackers, you got me. That was a good game. You'll be Mereldar's new champions before you know it. Thank you for this. However, it was way more quick than I thought it would. Andari would love playing with you two. We're still here for you, if you want to talk about it. I think, yeah, I'd like that. Exactly, it's meat, so it's fine. It's not like a slab of steak on a pizza or nothing, but you know, it still counts.
When shadow falls, lamplighters rise.
This little mini-game, though, I'd love to see more of it. Knight's Gambit is full of interesting decisions. Will you hold your cleric back to protect your castle, or send it forward to heal your knight? There are other encounters too. Different situations call for different strategies. I personally think you can't go wrong by just blasting your enemy to bits as quickly as possible in every situation. Do you have family in Hallowfall?
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
Erin chuckles. No, my family is still in the Empire. I stowed away on the expedition because I too heard Beladar's call. I was never supposed to be here. You left home so young, your parents must be worried sick. If my parents had their way, I'd be locked in a library drafting documents on economics or something. I chose this life. My parents never saw me as anything other than a disappointment. I used to think my father was just as disappointed in me. By the end, I think we finally started to understand each other. I hope you get the same choice with your family. Erin smiles ruefully. That would require me ever going back.
I will help anyone in need.
Do them one at a time for them. No one told me it wasn't me. I never said it wasn't. I was just like, it counts. And I've got Italian heritage myself. I can't remember the last time I did something as simple as playing a game. Can you? Miss Stormwind, Anduin.
We will be victorious.
Of course I miss home. A new human kingdom? What's it like? Grand, beautiful, filled with so many different types of people. I miss the fresh bread at the Gilded Rose, magical accidents in the Mage District, the festivals, the people. So then why don't you go back? I can't. Not yet. Who would want to see what their king has become? No. No. Soon. One step at a time.
We owe our service to those in need.
Which was Andari's favourite figurine?
Despite everything, the Orathi
that one, painted in red. It was the first I tried to paint. It was difficult given varying waves to what remains of her left arm. I lost my arm and my eye when our ships arrived in Hallowfall. All I remember is a flash of light, then I was under something, screaming. Varying shudders. When I came to, my arm and eye were gone. I was so unbalanced I had to learn to walk again, like a child. Steelstrike had been the one to dig me out. Said my choice to stow away meant I was a soldier, not a child.
We are in this together. Inspire others to do better.
Oh, it's part of this same bit. Do you regret stowing away?
Heart, there is fire.
I don't regret anything. I wanted to live up to Steelstrike's expectations. I refused to be any less than the rest of the army. I trained endlessly. Andari convinced me to play Light's Gambit to learn strategy. By the time I realised they were actually getting me to rest, I was hooked. When we lost pieces, I wanted to make new ones, because of my missing arm. I had to figure out new ways to fight, eat, dress myself even. And yet, crafting this tiny game piece with one arm was my greatest challenge yet. Because of Andari, I rose to it with not grim determination, but joy. Andari healed me. Not my wounds, not my missing limbs, not with magic, but something inside, and now they're gone. Erin chokes on a sob.
We cannot hide from evil.
Andari sounds very kind. I'm sorry for your loss.
Don't give in to fear.
Thank you. Thank you both for listening. I fought so hard to be seen as strong, to earn my place. I love my people, but it's hard to let the walls down. You have to let the walls down eventually, for they all come crumbling down around you. You don't have to do it alone. Be kinder to yourself. Care to take your own advice? Anduin snorts. Some real stuff here. I think it was you who said something like that to me first. Perhaps we both need to learn to take from our own advice. Oh, bless AJ. I love close relations like that. Without blood. I can picture it now.
I know I can help.
You seem to like board games, Anduin.
I do what I can.
Anduin chuckles. My father would play with me sometimes. We'd go to the war room and he'd let me play with the figures. We made up all sorts of games together. None of them made much sense, but we had fun. He sounds like a wonderful father. Anduin smiles ruefully. It was complicated. It was. He did his best. I've spent so long trying to be him. To be the great warrior king that leads the charge. To be the hero everyone wants me to be. Some hero I am. Couldn't save anyone. Much less myself. Oh, Anduin.
We will not allow Xal'atath to triumph.
Tides can turn at any time. Like how you could decimate Fabian's army right now if you used your healer to revive the cavalry next to a knight.
Everyone deserves a chance.
Hey, don't help him. And here I was trying to figure out how to get my footman forward without losing him. Leaving a knight out in the open, Fabian. Risky. You kept ignoring your healer. How was I supposed to resist taking advantage of that?
I will help anyone in need.
That game would have been lost without the healer, Anduin.
Inspire others to do better.
Brooke is right. Things can change. You make the move to change them. So what's your move, Anduin? I'm here, aren't I? Perhaps the move has already been made. I'll think more on the next one. Go back to Faerun. Got one more here. Tell me about this Arathi Empire.
Be strong, my friend.
Vast, powerful, and bathed in light, the Empire is a force to be reckoned with. It sounds like a visit would be an interesting journey. Faerun grimaces. Oh no. To be honest, I'm not sure how kindly the mainland would take to the variety of peoples you all keep company with. We in Hallowfall know beggars can't be choosers. We need all the help we can get. And you all have proven to be fine folk, but the Empire is not so open-minded or desperate. Don't you miss home? Faerun laughs wryly. I really, truly thought I would, but I became the person I am under Beladar's light. This is my home now. And were I to leave, I would much sooner travel the lands you all hail from. This Stormwind you speak of, if you don't take me someday, I'll go stomping around up there myself. Anduin chuckles. We are absolutely fighting this Empire and its Emperor someday, without doubt. Oh my, what's this one? Rathian has much since returning to the Dragon Isles. Have you had any contact, Anduin? You and your boyfriend, you and Rathian been at it again? Oh man, please. They're acknowledging the ship. They're keeping it alive. They best get in touch again. Anduin wasn't there at all for Dragonflight, so all that stuff with Rathian. I know Rathian mentioned him a couple of times. I can't quite remember.
I do what I can.
He's tried. I've been dodging Black Talons almost as much as SI7. I know he just wants to help, like the others. But what could they say? Could I say? Rathian had the greatest wish before him in the Dragon Isles, to reunite with his flight. The last thing I would want to distract him from that purpose. Anduin, wait a moment. You're friends with a dragon? A dragon? You're just casually friends with a legendary beast known to scour lands and grant wishes. Anduin blinks, then laughs. I don't think Rathian would be keen on either of those things. He's self-centered and boastful and... Good friend. I should not have neglected for so long. We often played a game together, much like this. I think this one is even more suited to his tastes. He'd like it. Well then, when you go to apologise, you'll have to introduce me. I'm not sure Stormwind would survive the chaos caused by you two in one room. Aww. Hey, may this game be evergreen.
We will not allow Xal'atath to triumph.
We cannot hide from
Alright, that's all the dialogue from both of them. I think it's time we get going.
The flame into the unknown.
I should be getting back to my post. Thank you both for this. I think I needed that too.
I know I can help.
I hope you found that relaxing too. I didn't realise how much we all needed a break.
Together, we will be victorious.
You two had better make time to come play with me again. Next time, we could play the game I learned in Pandaria, Faerun. I think you'd find its approach to victory as interesting as Rathian did. I have no idea what that means, but I'm excited to find out. So can I now just sit down and play Light's Gambit at any inn I come across? Is that a possibility? We made many, like the whole last expansion was just we off all the dragons we've known for years, befriending, working with, all of that. And I think the two of them are a little more than friends. I think they'll get to that point in game. They've been very heated with each other on many an occasion. It could go either way, but I think it'd be nice to get that ship. They work quite well together. Still, Anduin's got a long way to go before he can get to that point with anyone, I think. Regardless of taste or gender, he needs to sort himself out. Look, Rapian's a, like, son of Deathwing, was like one of the last black dragons at the time. There was like the rogue quest line to get legendary daggers was to, like, get his egg, get it somewhere safe. Then he was like talking to people telepathically from inside the egg. And you had to work with these black Talon rogues who Anduin was mentioning there. It's a whole thing. And then in Pandaria, he tried to pit the Horde and Alliance against each other so that whichever one remained would be stronger to fight the oncoming invasion of the Burning Legion. He set Garrosh free to go and invade another timeline to build an army of orcs. Mayday, but how do you know, a dragon? Because they can all transform into a human visage. And for some people, that wouldn't matter. The internet has found many a way to discuss, draw, and share such proclivities. Ain't got a whole day against, folks. But there's a lot of like the Dragon Flight was all about like the different dragons and their flights and bringing them all together, and the different patches kind of saw even some of the other different species coming together as well by the end of it. Vast majority of them are all just on side now. It's a good time. I'm sure they'll show up again at some point.
We are far from the
General, there's stuff happening at the Priory.
Our holy mission takes
Aye, the flames. This is disturbing news. And?
This land was not what we expected.
Alright, well I guess I'll go deal with it then. Oh, it's just here. I guess we fly over as part of the dungeon. Right. What have we got in here? We're all about ready there. I do want to know if we can find more Lights Gambit tables and play more of the game, but... Maybe, oh, I've still got the Dragonflight one. Because I never did this place. One day I will go back and clear out that mega dungeon by myself. One day. People wanting to be freaky does not make them degenerates. It's just as much a part of life as anything else. That can be too much, like with anything in excess. But people being freaky, like, you know, as long as they do so responsibly, all's fine.
Hail, friend.
As long as they're not breaking any laws either. Fine by me. Good to see you. Let me know if you require assistance in the Priory of the Sacred Flame. The other followers are ready to help. I'm right beside them. Alright, before we jump on into this dungeon, I'm just going to nip for a quick bio break. And then we will get stuck in, get that sorted. Just bob that in the chat. Right, won't be a tick. Alright, and we're back. You know, yes, they get to do that freaky deaky, and I get to judge them harshly for their indiscretion. Shame, you say, shame. Nah. Nah, I say. So if folks want to look at stuff that isn't just humans being fucking humans, and they want to go crazy with it, or they want to see stuff from games and stories or what have you, as long as no illegal lines are crossed, as far as I'm concerned, go ham. Enjoy yourselves. Like with anything. Oh, in excess or in addiction, there's always problems. As long as you don't hit that point, people do what they want. Don't get me wrong, there's plenty of proclivities and different likes that I either don't approve of, don't like myself, or don't appreciate, but I'm not going to judge folks too harshly for them. Everyone has their... It's like food. Some people like ice cream, some people don't. I don't like ice cream. Judge me for it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like anything else in life as far as I'm concerned. There are way worse things to judge people for. Speaking of judgment, we're going to a priory. Ooh, now people have talked up this dungeon quite a lot. It's a very pretty place. That's for damn sure.
The expedition built the priory as a place to contemplate the mysteries of Beledar.
Ooh.
But of late, the devotees have become secretive, hostile.
Fair enough, AJ. My apologies. I struggle with reading sarcasm. It has gotten me into trouble many a time. Something I'm going to have to learn streaming as well to try and do less of. In terms of relaxing. Alright, let's go get him. Look how excited that hunter is. Always bouncing around. Oh, this will be where hunters get lynx pets then. They've been taming them from the enemies in here. Come on, tank. So we just walk up and everyone here is immediately an enemy, so something's gone wrong. Clearly. Is it due to Xal'atath? They're not Order of Night, they're not chucking Void at us. Is it Empire specific? Are they just angry at outsiders? Find out in due time.
It's too far away.
Music's pretty intense in here. It's fair. I don't mind folks disagreeing as long as they can be respectful towards each other, which is easier said than done on the internet in most cases. But so far, I think things have been fine on the chat. Overall, we'll have to see as we get going. I know at some point I'll have to be a little more on it in terms of chat watching and moderating, but we're a good ways off, I imagine. Really got the choir going for this song. Which I suppose, given where we are... Bing! What did that do? I don't know. Guard Captain Suleiman. Come here, Suleiman. Not a boss, you're like a mini-boss? Tank, you went so far. You're absolutely going to pull that other mob. Listen, the choir in the background and the music is like full lyrics and stuff, not just the regular you know. Not to be dismissive. Oh no. Oh, we pulled everything. I think we're alright for the moment though, we're not in too much danger. Nobody's health is too low. I feel like having such discussions in person, especially when it gets to the more political side of things, can be much more tempered, whereas online people just seem to be unable to do so. Ooh, light spawn elementals. And Forge Master Damon. Also not a boss yet. There's the Hunter War links. Get him. Come here, Forge Master. Give me a blacksmithing recipe. That's the dream. More recipes. Don't stand in the fire.
Elena, they have stopped the production of our weapons.
Ooh. On their way, just meow. Hello. I like all these little mini bosses everywhere, or named NPCs.
Hold. I see them.
Aye.
They seek to ambush me without my lieutenants.
Oh, he'd have summoned all these people here. Right, right. Let's go this way and see if we can avoid the packs. Come on, team. Thread the need. Nope. Tank was like, nope, we're dealing with this here. I will trust the AI's judgment. Too much meat. Captain Dalacry. So he's the one we'd be going for. Let's have a quick check around the other side. Yes, because we want to get this other dude off him as well. Don't pull him. Don't pull the boss, you lot. You sons of... Oh no. Can't believe it. We walked past and the hunter was just like, I'll take the boss.
You won't peel off anymore. You must defeat Dalacry now.
Where'd he go? Oh, he respawned. That was odd. I get that. I imagine on the higher difficulties it's like, are we strong enough to be able to kill him with all the help of his lieutenants and stuff like that? Almost a choose your own difficulty. Or is it worth going and killing them all? On the higher mythic levels, when you have like a time limit and you're trying to get that keystone up there, again, I don't completely understand that endgame system. But I imagine those are things to consider. Here I was hoping for some paladin-y armor. Ooh.
Dalacry was an Arathi hero. How could the Priory force him to turn against Hallowfall?
I think that's just going to be one of those human struggles that is eternal, unfortunately. Who knows? The world can do crazy and surprising things at the drop of a hat.
Are these still strikes, lackeys? God! God!
Oh dear. Yeah, there's no like void magic in here. There's no shadow energy. There's no Nerubians helping. Might just straight up be the light, but someone has yet to explain what's happening here. the Prioress. Oh, and that's the dude whose brother died. Sadness. A really cool looking dungeon, if nothing else. Tank, get him out of the light. AI tank, please.
They belong to that old fool's sister Blaze. Destroy these outsiders.
Tank, please. Now we can stand in the poo a little bit. Right, looks like we have to clear the room before they let us up. It still has Scarlet Monastery vibes. But I like all the architecture going on. The way they've done the glass in the windows. Almost looks like that crystallized honey from a few expansions ago.
The Empire has passed. Soon, the true faithful will arise, and the Arathi will be mighty.
Right, I see. That's where we're going with this. Fanatical devotion, the true believers. We're definitely fighting that Empire one day. Without question. Just a matter of when. Is that something to do after the World Soul Saga?
Demonstrate your
4 expansions time? Feels like it'd be bigger than a patch.
Will fall at our feet.
Oh, your voice has gotten way crispier. Alright. Well, you chose this. Your brother's sacrifice is in vain. Well, they went through numerous changes in leadership. They came back several times. In recent years, like in the last bit of content, we did it on one of the streams before the expansion came out. They attacked the Worgen's home of Gilneas, somehow. And we had to break them out to retake it. And then they attacked the Forsaken again. And they had like new leaders and stuff, which had received help from somewhere. Either they've managed to regroup in Northrend, where the Lich King was, or maybe they're getting some help from this empire across the sea.
Always preached of the strength of the Emperor's will, but to turn against us is madness.
So they've certainly seeded a lot of plans for the Scarlet's return at some point. In the Forsaken questline, we like bodied a lot of the ones that were like attacking us there. But they're certainly set up for the future. How integral? We're not sure, but there has been a lot of little lore tidbits. Oh, AI tank, please stop standing in the pool. If you remember, the Arathi were, like the Scarlet Crusade rather, were originally created with a Dreadlord infiltrating them, so they were corrupt from the beginning. Like, unfortunately. And they've been a great villain throughout the series. And there was the, because you didn't play Death Knights. Like, the Death Knight starting zone when you were with the original Lich King, and he woke you up and summoned you. Like, the big ending to that zone, part 1 of that was, go and kill all of the Scarlet Crusade here. Take this undead dragon and ruin them. And you spent most of those intro Death Knight quests murdering Scarlet Crusade people. Ooh, look at that big window. That's the big old crystal in the back in the sky. I wonder if it'll turn voidy while we're in here. But yeah, they'll certainly be back again. I've no doubt about that. They've got a lot of plates spinning in the background for the lore of the game at the moment. There's like a pirate captain called the Night Squall, or a boat called the Night Squall, that found its way past the other ocean that we currently can't get past. Wait, That's undead. That's a light undead.
And subjugate the world.
Subjugate the world. Okay.
No, such heresy. They defile the sacred flame by animating the dead. They are no better than the Comis.
I mean, that's an answer for the Forsaken to get new undead. If we can raise them up in the light. Does it mean? Nah, very nice, HA. Enlightened. Because it is the Forsaken model. Curiouser and curiouser things get.
It's too far away.
Got that group. Chuck me barrel. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. They've been pretty good at dodging mechanics so far. This dungeon is the first time I feel the AI just flagging a little bit. Is that Bren Pine? He died during a quest we were doing. Back again.
Foolish outsiders. Beladar's sacred flame will simply raise him back to duty.
I need to get closer.
So that's Beladar as in the giant crystal outside that will raise him. Not the light itself. Given that sacred light turns from light to void, what does it mean? I don't know how many of these questions are going to get answered during the, end game campaign. We finished this zone, apart from this last side quest, so we're unlikely to get any answers, apart from the end game max level campaign. Maybe the Prioress can give us some. One team seems to have some kind of evil meter. Ivor, AJ, Ivor. I can't quite remember. It's been a lot of quests. No. Healer move. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, and it's leaving stuff on the ground. Okay. It's still after me. Our team's running up the stairs. After her. Don't let her escape. Oh. Fully damaged. Oh, it's stacking. Kill her. Kill her before it gets worse. Interrupt it. That's what I should have done immediately. Big window as well. More ads coming in. There's stuff happening all over the shop. No. Why is it always me?
The Empire will see you.
Apparently an orbital laser. Tank, please stop standing in the poop.
It is done. These zealots no longer steer our faith towards destruction.
Oh, it's an open window.
All who take comfort in the light of the sacred flame, thank you.
Good job, everyone. We're done here. Can leave any time. Right, well played, team. What a beautiful place. Yeah. I imagine those mechanics get pretty hairy on the higher difficulties. That's good stuff. Let us leave. Very much an inkling towards what might be in the future. Before we head off, well, first we need to go and hand in that quest at the Priory. And I want to go and see in some of the areas if we can play that Lights Gambit game anywhere.
The Emperor rewards the faithful.
I wish it could have happened some other way, but at last they're all at peace.
The Empire is forever.
Aye. Right there. Not an upgrade. Near Transmog. No more side quests. We haven't completed all of them yet. There are still 2 left to do. But like in Donegal, I imagine that won't be possible until we finish all of the main campaign. What about this little town here? Maybe in the inn here. Oh, bit of dirt. Yes, more wax. Well, these aren't even Alliance people. This is the Arathi Empire. That dungeon will be the same, the Horde or the Alliance. And stuff like the Scarlet Crusade, they're not Alliance either. But in terms of the conflict within the factions, that has been like a number of the past expansions. The Horde has had several war chiefs, 2 of which became villains and bosses to fight. The Night Elves have been ravaged beyond belief, and in Dragonflight finally getting their stuff back together. Like, since the end of Shadowlands and into Dragonflight, it has been like 7 years of peace. But before that point, like again, if you stopped in Burning Crusade, you wouldn't see there's been loads of internal conflict, loads of things going off. It'd be a lot for me to get into right now. What's he telling the children here? Gathered together the bravest and strongest of this nation, our Emperor receiving a holy vision of a battle and light. He gathered them into an expedition. We ventured across the storming seas. Never before had I seen waves so high or winds so strong. Many times I thought our ships would drown in the tempest. Then, in a flash of holy light, we found ourselves no longer in the storm. Chaos reigned as we fought to regain control of our airships. Many souls lost their lives beneath the light of the star we would name Beladar. And that's when Faerun saved the sacred flame. Okay, kids, what are the rules of curfew? Yes, she did. The stowaway proved her worth that day. With no way to contact our home, we settled beneath the light. Get inside. Very good. What else? Lock the doors. That's another good one, but what is the most important? Stay near the light of the sacred flame. That's right. No matter where we are or what happens, we have to stay within the light of the sacred flame. Tell us about the arrival again, teacher. Oh, yes, please. I like the bit with the explosions. Kapsha! Do you want to tell this, or shall I? Oh, and then he just goes into it again. Let's take the book. The Book of Arathi Idioms. Again, game, give me a library tab. My bank is full. This is getting ridiculous. Lofar's Landing. Duke Lofar annexed the island of New Light, sparking an economic boom in the Empire. Lofar's Landing became an idiom for hopeful but uncertain trade or diplomatic initiatives by the Empire, often said with dripping sarcasm when the venture fails to succeed. It's a very good point, AJ. It's a very good point. They have had it rough story-wise, though. You've got to give them that. Like, their intro Warcraft 3, they were really, like, brutal and savage in the way they dealt with things and attacked. And they've kind of had to reclaim that when they started, like, when Teldrassil burned, they were already getting buggered at that point, but when their home city just got burnt to the ground, that was a big deal. Night Elf players had a lot of trouble dealing with kind of being felt they were just being, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Abused for no reason? Or rather than no reason, like, where was the recompense? Where was the vengeance? Where was getting it back? I feel like it was handled well enough by the end. When you added the whole story together, I think it worked out. But they do still have that original, like, bouncy animation. Listen, I do like Night Elves as well, though. A lot of customization now as well. They can do a lot more with, like, the tattoos and with, like, tree symbology, and you can get, like, branches and flowers in your hair and all that kind of stuff. Dunel's kindness. From Eladar's letters, Dunel's kindness is an idiom for a kind merchant. Dunel's generosity symbolized a prosperous town. A table of fruit awaited all travellers, not for sale but to relieve their woes. Fennell's kindness was a gentle tide that lifted all spirits and ships in the city. Now, so these are all the places like listed here, the sayings that have become little villages and towns in this spot. Fenar, a character in an otherwise unremarkable play, became a... Oh, it was just an airship overhead. Became a common trope and an idiom for victory, especially in risky adventures. Fenar's ascent is a saying that has come to mean victory, specifically an armada victory, one that involves a risky and perilous adventure. My heart was buoyant? One day I'll know the word. With joy, as I witnessed Tenir's ascent into the light-streaked sky. I knew my love would return to me and the Emperor's armies would prove victorious. The Aegis Wall. This is a term referring to a magic shield from the old world, and to a sword and pike military maneuver named after it. Popularized from a manual of warfare from the region of Emperor Lezen the 4th? The 6th? My Roman numerals are not where they once were. That described and promoted this tactic. Only after the air navy shifted combat to the skies was this tactic abandoned. The spear broke from the weight of the bodies, but the Aegis Wall, like the shield of Thoradin, held. Lightspark. Church of the Sacred Flame is one that reveres the radiant glow. That is a merger of light and fire. Lightspark is one of many words found in Arathi speech and literally in literature that are used to indicate a positive or desirable occurrence. A portmanteau of that means something akin to the beginning of our victory. Laurel's Crossing. This is based on an old Arathi fairy tale about a young woman whose town on the frontier fell to raiders. Laurel is a young craftsperson who uses her skills to outwit various dangers as much as she uses her military training. The specific idiom refers to a crossing a natural barrier to find a place of safety where one could settle and work. Laurel's crossing of the river Alriel left the wolves snapping not at her heels but at each other's tails. Laurel has become a popular name among Arathi in the northwest provinces. Thank you, AJ. Correct smaller. I see. I will endeavour to remember that, but I make no promises. I believe you've said before being a Blood Elf fan. The Sindor I have been through it a little bit as well. Oh! They made an announcement and all the NPCs actually go inside as the light shifts. From what I understand, that changes like the available world quests in the zone at endgame.
Feel the warmth of the sacred
Fancy
flame.
stuff. But yeah, the Midnight expansion, which will be the one after this one in a year or two's time, that is all about the elves. Like, we're going back to the Blood Elf City, it's going to get remade, and it hasn't been since the Burning Crusade. You still can't fly there. So that place will be remade, put back together. Maybe they'll have even rebuilt the damage from the Scourge days. And we know all the other elves are going to be there. That's the Nightborn, that's the Void Elves, that's the High Elves, that's the Night Elves as well. And any more we might pick up along the way. There's no Light's Gambit in here. Sadness. And it will focus on a final battle between Light and Void. Which doesn't answer all of the Zealous Light stuff we've been finding, but there we are. Oh! We do it now. Speak with a challenger to select a difficulty. Challenge.
Friend.
Ooh. Medium difficulty.
Don't give in to fear. Reclaim your power.
Okay, shoot. Our cleric moves out of the way. Our knight charges.
I'm out of range.
Can't quite get that. Oh no. No, cleric can't heal from that. We blow that one up. Now our knight can charge to this side. Cleric, move. Knight next. Explosion. Big one does explosion. Cleric move here. Knight do explosion. Big tower's not quite ready yet. Cleric, smite them both. Knight. Give me my knight. Give me my knight. Explosion. Castle. Shoot. Cleric. Heal. Wait, did that make it move as well? No, it didn't. Knight. Give me knight. Boom again. We win! I got nothing for it, but I won. Let's do master difficulty. Give me the master formation. Okay, they just get what we have at that point. Bang. Cleric, move over here. Knight, then. Oh, I wasn't close enough. Damn. Cleric should heal. Big one. Shoot. Our knight. Go this way. Cleric, heal. Oh no. Shoot again. Our knight needs to kill this knight. Oh, we're taking loads of damage. Heal again. Shoot again. Castle's down. Cleric, no! Why are we suddenly getting bodied this time? Oh, the knight keeps doing a big AoE blast on the floor. Oh no. It's over. Oh, it's terrible. It's not over yet. Ow, it might be over yet. Kill him. Oh, the cooldown's not going to come off in time. Lost. Curses. Well played.
Veladar shifts. It is inevitable. We will
Are there achievements for this?
prosper even.
I haven't completed any quests on a farm. Oh, there's win a game on the hard difficulty. Just see if there's any more. Hang on. No, it's Gambit. Oh, it's just that quest. Okay, if we just have to win one on hard to get that achievement, then we do this.
To be afraid.
Shoot first. Get knight out of the way. Get cleric up here. Him round here. Get cleric out of the way with the knight. Back to the big one. Shoot these two. Knight goes boom. Cleric goes boom. A Shadow Slash attacking our towers loads, but Knight needs to move there. Castle, come on, get... Oh, I didn't get one more off. Yeah. Cleric needs to move. No, Cleric's going to get absolutely bodied. That Shadow Slash comes off cooldown so quick. Kill that enemy cleric. Okay, you got out of there in time. Shadow Slash again. That's what's doing the most bother. Look at it. It's so quick. Fun. Okay, got the castle. Should be able to do this now. Yes! Aha! Victory! Doesn't seem to be any more achievements about it. There might be world quests or something at endgame. I don't know. Alright, but with that though, that is Hallowfall sorted out. We'll make our way to Azj'Kahet, where we left off our main story, of our ship crashing through, Anduin being vanished or kidnapped, and those new half-troll and half-elves. So another new elven race, seemingly assisting us down there. If you didn't see the other day, we had a big old ship battle up here. Firing loads of cannons at things. Anduin leapt off the ship to destroy some siege weaponry as we kept making our way down. It was a whole thing. Fought all the way down here. And then to the home of the Nerubians, Azj'Kahet. Where our ship has been spidered. And things are a little dire. It's good stuff. There we are. Ready to begin on the morrow. So I think with that, I'm just going to hit my little transmog fellow. Hello. I don't want the full transmog. I would just like it if my helmet was off. Thank you. Let's give it a quick wave for the road. With that, everyone. It was indeed a big voidy explosion. It was good stuff. We'll be seeing more of that down here, I imagine. We've got a whole new zone to explore. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you those who've stuck around in the chat. Cheers as ever, AJ. Been lovely to see you and hang out. If you enjoyed yourselves, please hit that like button. Help me fight that algorithm. Get the video around to more folks. Subscribe for more content on the channel. We're here 9 AM every day with Good Morning Azeroth. We play other games on the weekday evenings. Currently going through the Elden Ring DLC. We'll be back at that this evening, 6 PM UK time. Well, until next time, folks. Much love. Take care. And bye-bye.